All right, we're on page 113 in our textbooks. We're doing numbers 1 through 24 for our homework assignment. And I'm going to pick out two problems that I think will help you at least get started on your homework assignment. They're number 2 and number 7. Number 2 is pi equals c over d. The c, really in this equation, the c stands for the circumference and the d is for the diameter of a circle. And that always gives you what pi is. But they want us to solve this for d, and I chose this one because here d is in the denominator. It's in the bottom of the fraction. And in order for us to solve this equation, we need to get the d on the top, or in the numerator. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get rid of the d here by multiplying both sides by d. Here the d's cancel out. And on the left-hand side of the equation, we're going to have d times pi equals c. Once we have the d in the regular part, not in the bottom of a fraction, but on a regular number in the numerator, now we can get rid of multiplying by pi. And we can get rid of multiplying by pi by dividing both sides by pi. So d then will equal c divided by pi. And so that's what number 2 looks like on our homework assignment. I also picked number 7. Number 7 I picked because number 7 looks really long. And it is long. We want to solve for b sub 1. This is a formula that they use for the area of a trapezoid. A trapezoid is a shape that looks something like this. We have one base, and then so they call this base 1 and this base 2. But in this equation, if we want to solve for base 1, the first thing that I would probably do is get rid of the half. That's a fraction, and we're multiplying by a fraction. So we can get rid of multiplying by a fraction by multiplying by its reciprocal, or 2 over 1, because then the 2's would cancel, the 1's would cancel. So that means I'd multiply this side, the left side, by 2 over 1 as well, which is the same thing as 2. If I did that, then the left side would be 2a, and the right side would just simply be h, all these would be gone, would be h times b sub 1 plus b sub 2. Well, now we can get rid of the h. We're multiplying both sides here by h, or by this side by h. So what I would do is divide by h. Now divide both sides by h. Here the h's would cancel. And on the right side of the equation, we just have b sub 1 plus b sub 2. And on the left, we'd have 2a over h. Well, we want to get b sub 1 by itself. We're adding b sub 2. So how do we undo adding b sub 2? And that's subtracting b sub 2 from both sides. So here, those would cancel out. We would just have b sub 1. And b sub 1 is going to equal 2a over h minus b sub 2. So that's what number 7, the final answer for number 7, would look like in our homework. When you get to numbers 9 through 16, they have equations there that you want to solve for y. So you always want to get y by itself. And then on 17 through 24, there's a highlighted variable, and that's the variable that you want to get by itself. Tomorrow we're going to go over these questions a little bit more and go over questions that you have on this. It's kind of different because you're solving equations, but a lot of these equations don't have numbers in them. But the process is still the same. So you have to think about the process on how you would solve them if there were numbers in there, and then just leave your answer in terms of a specific variable.